It's official. Errol Spence Jr., Terrence Crawford, July 29th, Las Vegas, Nevada. We got it. After years of just circling, rumors, people saying the fight's gonna happen, it's not gonna happen, it's over, man. We are having the fight on July 29th in Las Vegas, Nevada. It's gonna be amazing. Boxing's been on fire, and this is another one. Spence versus Crawford finally taking place. They both announced it. Spence posting things on Instagram, Crawford posting videos on Instagram, already throwing a little jabs back at each other. They made shirts, some merch with, what was it? It was Crawford holding a trident with a big fish, aka Spence's nickname, the Big Fish. Spence, he's had a play on this one merch design, a big fish, a shark, looking in a door, and finally shaking hands with somebody, which obviously is Terence Crawford. We have the fight. We have the fight come July 29th. Man, this might be one of the greatest years in boxing history. Few details about the fight right now. Obviously, like I said, July 29th, Las Vegas. There is a rematch clause for both fighters. So, honestly, we have a chance to get two of these fights in 1 year because the loser has 30 days to activate the rematch clause, and the second fight, if there is a rematch, has to be made within 2023. There has to be a second fight in 2023 if the rematch clause is activated. So after going years of wanting this fight, heck, we might get two this year, and if they split those two, we get a trilogy come next year. It's unbelievable. It's honestly, boxing just every time I think boxing can't get any better, it proves me wrong. It gets so much better. I'm excited. The entire boxing world is excited. I don't know what to say, man. If you're tuning in, this is the Never Drop Podcast. This right here, not a podcast episode, just relaying the news to you, man. This is a big, big fight. If you're new here, press subscribe. If you're been here before, hey, man, like the video, comment, tell me what you think about this fight. Who do you think is going to win? I know right now, I think I know who I'm picking. But of course, we're going to get way more in-depth on this fight and more to come in the future. I promise you, because this isn't the only great fight happening between now and the end of July. There's also other fights that I'll be covering, but don't worry. Coverage for this fight is going to happen so much. So I talked about both pushing stuff on Instagram, some not threats, but like they're throwing some jabs. This was Earl's message that was posted yesterday. So as you can see, these two guys are ready to get in the ring, ready to fight. I'm ready to watch. I'm ready. The whole boxing world's ready because I said Ryan versus Tank is the biggest boxing fight that can be made. This right here, Crawford Spence Crawford, whatever you want to say. That's the best boxing fight that can be made. When have you had two guys, arguably, you can make an argument that you can have them 1-2 on your pound for pound, right? But if you want to be safe, you can say top 5, right? So these guys are top 5 pound for pound, unifying a division, so one will become undisputed, most likely claim the rank of the greatest pound for pound fighter right now, showing the winner that he's the greatest welterweight of his generation. It doesn't get any better than this. Both undefeated fights like these in the history of boxing, not even in today's climate, just don't always happen. And this is happening. I can't wait. This is my little, hey, it's confirmed, it's happening video. I appreciate you tuning in. This is the Never Drop Podcast. If you're new here, subscribe. I promise you we're gonna have so much more stuff coming, and we got all these other fights lined up too. Stay tuned to the Never Drop Podcast with all access 24/7, 365, all that type of coverage coming for Spence Crawford come July 29th in Las Vegas, Nevada. That's it for me. I'll catch you next video. Peace.